So today we're exercising with the 119th Wing. We're just based on a scenario that has occurred here at the Red River Valley Fairgrounds. And what we're really trying to accomplish is to the interagency cooperation with the 119th. Be able to go downrange in a hazardous material environment and exercise together. So when we do have a possible call out, it's not the first time that we've worked together. On the initial call out, we determined that we needed a quick reaction force. So we just determined the 6 or 8 packs that needed to fly on the helicopter. And then the main body then would just come a few hours later.
The scenario is there was a concert going on and lots of people were exposed to a very nasty chemical. We're bringing in these assets to try to assess the situation and advise local first responders how to best handle the situation and to identify that chemical so then we can assure that it is safe for entry for later on.
This is extremely important for us because the CST is usually the first lead to go to these incidents. We need to be able to operate under how they operate, so by doing this joint training, we can tailor our procedures and SOPs to match theirs.
The scenario on Monday, there was some kind of a chemical release at a concert. What happened here was they had a suspect who they tracked down to the airbase here, and when one of the officers made entry into the garage, he started to feel sick with some kind of chemical signs and symptoms, and that's kind of what brought us here to go in and figure out what he was doing. This benefits us huge. Working with 119th that we have and for so many years gives us that ability to be able to use them to help fill some of our roles for short or extended period of time. When there was something going on in Fargo and we're in Bismarck, they can already start that process. And because we've worked together so well, it's flawless, and to have an extension of what we can do here in Bismarck or anywhere else. Normally, since we're civil support, the first people on the scene are going to be your local fire department, emergency services, things like that, or law enforcement. We might be able to do a little bit more, so we come and help them. But a lot of times we might get a heads up if it's a 119th or even the fire departments will give us a call. Hey, we have this, we're thinking this, and we can get the ball rolling and even help them with a phone call and start troubleshooting that even before we get deployed. A lot of us that have been around, it's nice to see them and we can enhance things. And for the newer people, just getting that face-to-face time. So when we do work with them down the road, if we have to in a real world, a lot of that is already taken care of. We don't know who each other are and how we work. So yeah, training like this is invaluable.